solution. Normally in a game, death saves are out in the open. Everybody knows what you roll and what the outcome is, so you can plan around that. But because they are in Ravenloft, the players, if they have to roll death saves, are going to keep that result for that roll to themselves to add to the tension of Ravenloft. And
DM, I have a
finally,
question about
yes,
inspiration. Can I use inspiration on death save? How does that work?
you know what? Yeah, I'll let you guys use inspiration on death saves.
Okay.
Only because we're here at the end. So
Yeah. Nepotism.
But finally, we're all here to have fun. No matter the outcome of this game, that's the point of D&D, is to have fun with your friends. So,
And to kill the bad guy.
exactly.
This
And
thing took me
therapy.
through. This thing's taking me mainly through college, man.
So, with that being said, let's get into tonight's episode of Curse of Strahd.
Could it be the last one? Dun dun dun.
I'm gonna be all sad at the end of this. No.
Oh no.
Some of it. I think it was the Saturday crew you told.
Yep.
I
Oh,
can't
right.
believe that we're like so close to the end, guys.
I know.
Like regardless of the outcome, still it's crazy.
Yeah, it's been a long journey.
But in all fairness, I'm also excited to start Dragonlance.
I'm still excited for that character that I'm coming up with. It's
Same.
that one's gonna.
We got to
be
get through
crazy.
tonight, baby.
Well, depending what happens in this, might change the character I create.
Guys, don't worry. I have 2 bags of holding on me.
We got this.
It's a last ditch effort.
Do you
Let's
think
converse on
Strahd
nuking
put
this
his head
bitch.
in it?
I'm gonna pull a Johnny Silverhand and just carry around a pocket nuke with me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, I'm joined by the following cast of characters.
Hello, I am a shiny Magikarp. I gotta get used to calling myself that. And I'm playing Nylos, the Water Genasi Life Cleric.
Hello. I'm Ace. I'll be playing Brim, the barbarian human fighter. And yeah, let's have some fun.
Hi, I'm Colby, and I'm playing Fadir Matal 4. He is your human variant cleric light thing. Please don't die, Brim. Thank you.
Working on it, buddy.
And I am Mrs. R0ckman, and tonight I am playing Falea, who is our Tiefling Hexblade Warlock.
Mm. And I'm and I'm Mr. R0ckman. I will be their GM for this evening.
Woo.
All right. Sakura's favorite segment, Barovian lore.
All these motherfuckers are gonna. The end.
Castle Ravenloft was built upon the ruin of an old fortress by artisans, wizards, and workers loyal to Strahd's family. Last time we were here, the Argynvostos stopped at St. Andrew's Church to get help with their orphan situation. You asked Father Lucian if he would be willing to watch over the children until better arrangements could be made at the orphanage. He obliged in your request, and with Yeska's help, got the children settled in. With 1 day left to prepare, the Argon Vostos set their affairs in order and eventually had a last hurrah with their friends at the Blue Water Inn. As night fell upon Valakai, each of you prepared for your final rest before storming Castle Ravenloft and saving Irina. One of you got lucky.
Yeah!
Another felt it necessary to rid Barovia of lesser evils.
Yeah!
And the rest of you went to sleep.
Yeah!
Yeah.
The next day, each of you woke up one by one in your respective places and noticed that it wasn't morning, but in fact was midday. Erica and Brim had went to the town square to retrieve Fadir's brother's sword from Marta. You have no idea how many times I've had to say that and not stumble over it. Brim, being the first to arrive, noticed that there were more guards than usual near the stocks. He found out that the previous burgomaster had been killed during the night, as well as the town drunk, Bluto. With Erica in tow, you both retrieved the sword and found out that wedding invitations were delivered this morning. Marta assumed that your party was invited too. Gathering together in your wagon, you sent word to your allies that you were racing to the castle and would see them there. Arriving at the castle, you were met by Cyrus Bellevue, who told you that you were most anticipated guests and took care of your horses and wagon for you. You approached the front doors to the castle, talked with Rahadin about swearing an oath of hospitality, and instead of honoring that oath, began to fight against the Chamberlain.
Correction, we gave him our wedding gift.
Slaying Rahadin, the Argon Vostos prepare themselves for what is to come further inside the castle. But before we continue with that, we'd like to thank Sirenscape for the sounds and battle music that we'll get to hear in tonight's episode. Please go to Sirenscape.com for all the sounds and battle music that you need for your epic games. Because those epic games need epic sound. Sirenscape.com. And we'll get that ambiance going. Like we ended last session, you all heard the sounds of wolves howling just on the other side of this door. And a bunch of murmuring and just what is going on. But before we continue with that, I need to know, and I haven't asked about this for the last 3 sessions. But
That's a good sign.
the fucking holy oil flasks, who
Oh,
has
shit.
them?
I
Is
thought.
it Fadir or Nylos?
I
thought-
definitely remembered that.
I thought. Niles?
I
Oh, we split them between us, I thought maybe, or something. I don't have any of them on me either.
I thought I gave him. Did I give him to Falea and then have her?
Well, you guys had created holy water
Yeah.
first, and then you were like, oh, why not? We'll try oil flasks, see if we can make them holy.
I remember that.
I do.
So you guys have 10. If you want to distribute them, you can.
Everybody
I
gets
would
2.
definitely do that.
Everybody can get 2, or one
Yeah.
person can have all 10.
Let's do that.
Whatever.
And what are
Everybody
these
gets 2.
exactly?
And oil
So-
is 3 attacks or lasts for 1 hour.
So it's if you look up oil flask in your inventory, like if you're looking
Okay.
up for a new item,
Gotcha.
look up oil flask, add 2 to your inventory, and change it to holy oil flask.
Oh.
So it's going to do everything that an oil flask does, but it will also do 1d4 radiant damage when it is lit on fire.
You said
On top
1d4.
of right,
If it's lit on fire?
if it's right, because if you throw a oil flask, it doesn't do anything until it's lit on fire.
So I was actually thinking of kind of using it like like a sharpness oil and things like that. I thought that's what the effect would do, but that makes a lot more sense. We'll just
Just
set
light your
fire to
sword on
weapons
fire,
and
man.
go charge. Yeah.
I mean, you
That's
can
much
still
cooler.
do that. You can, and
I just don't think it would
I'm
hurt
taking
anything, would it?
I'm taking Baldur's Gate terminology here, but dip your weapon
Ah, I gotcha. Can we make
into the
napalm?
oil. No. I'm giving you fucking holy oil.
But
Which
napalm's
I don't
cooler.
even know how that would work.
Well, you take
It's
gasoline
the-
and styrofoam,
It's the
so
oil of Jesus Christ.
But anyway, so back to where we are at. If there is anything that you want to do before I continue on, you need to say now.
Looting the bodies.
Yes.
like Brim's gonna look at everyone else like, do I hold the door? Do I keep it? Or just kind of look for guidance, I guess.
So you're gonna loot the bodies. I need whoever's looting the bodies, I need an investigation roll. And if more than one person is rolling, then we'll have you can either multiple people roll or somebody can give them advantage by helping them.
Can I guide myself with this or no?
Yes.
Don't forget bless if you already took your charm and heroism.
So do I get that with advantage then? If he's gonna help.
If Erica is helping, yes, you have that with advantage.
Okay, first one was still better. 12 plus 2 is 14 plus 1 is 15.
15. Okay. So besides the scimitar that are you looking at Rahadin
Yes,
specifically? Okay.
specifically.
Besides the scimitar that he was attacking you with, you find roll me a d6.
You know what's funny? I was reaching for the D6 as you said that. 4.
4 poison darts.
Okay.
And I will let you know what it does in chat there.
I'll just put dart.
There is an actual
Is
dart in the inventory. Yeah, because monks can get
No,
darts.
there's no poison darts, though, is what I'm saying.
Right. You can
Okay.
can flavor it to be poison dart.
Gotcha. Okay.
But that's what they do.
Let me take a look. I assume they poison people, but you know.
Right.
Where'd you put it?
They in the Roll20 chat.
Oh, in the Roll20. I was looking in the.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Roll20 chat. That way people can see what they do on stream too.
Gotcha. Okay.
They have a range of 20 and 60. So 20 is the normal range, 60 is the disadvantage range. And they will be, you would throw them with dexterity. So that would be your or whatever it is on your character sheet. If it's a +0, then you know.
Is there somebody super dexterous here? Actually,
Yeah.
Do you have any?
Yeah, you can.
If you can reach.
Or do you have any ranged weapons on you?
Oh,
Oh,
No.
that's worse.
That's even
I
worse.
Not working again.
would like to hand Nylos to.
I can hear you, Colby, but you're really
Hello?
soft.
Nope.
Bye.
Hello?
Tech issues. Yeah.
Is it potion of healing greater?
Well, I haven't gotten it out, been able to say it yet, but yes, I was going to hand you 2 of them.
Okay.
Should be the green one.
Cool. Gotcha.
You there, Colby? Mm.
Oh, actually, did anyone else get given the potions that we managed to get?
Thank you, Fate.
So when you hand me 2, I'm going to hand 1 to Brim.
Brim will
Be
take
like,
that.
he needs this if he's going to be on the front lines. Save this until you really need it, though, because that's going to heal you a lot.
Thanks for letting me know.
So I will take quantity off. So there.
We'll wait until Colby gets back.
Strahd busts through the doors.
Okay, there we go. That was weird.
Hey, I can hear you now.
Sorry. I was asking Bama, do you have anything ranged? Is there anybody that doesn't have anything ranged,
Me?
or that can't make a ranged attack? You don't even have like a cantrip that's ranged?
Oh, I've got magical spells and cantrips that I can use.
Okay.
I have a sling with silvered bullets.
Right.
I mean, you got javelins.
And I have javelins, yeah. I actually only have 1 javelin left.
You just keep lopping them, forgetting about them.
Well, when we got to the gate, like, yeah, we got to Arkenbostel, like, I kept throwing them over the gate and I couldn't get them back.
I'll hold on to the darts for now, but if anybody thinks that they need them, you can have them. Or if there's anybody that wants them, I'll give them to you right now.
I'm good. So, Brim's gonna kind of look over at the rest of the group.
Bama, do you want them? Okay, I'll give them to Bama. We'll take them.
Who is Bama?
Or Erica, whatever.
Bamaka.
Bamaka. She's a dreamy. He's so dreamy.
So, anyways, Brim's gonna kind of
4.
So yeah, Brim's gonna kind of look at the rest of the group and for guidance on kind of like what should we do. Looking at the bodies all around him.
Calm down
Well.
for one. We need to think this through.
All right, first things first. I would like to stop fucking up, first of all. I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay. Fadir, I will say you have like 30 seconds left on your spiritual weapon.
I'll just let it drop.
Okay.
Everybody can take 14 healing.
Nice.
I think that puts me up to max. How damaged are you, Brim? And
Very
Agi?
yellow.
You're very yellow. So you're under half?
Very yellow.
Some of the burn marks, scorched marks, have receded from Brim's body.
I'll give you
Please.
a level 1 cure wounds.
Okay.
So that's please be high. Oh, that's not bad. Another 12.
Okay, nice.
And I get 3 from that, nearly putting me at max.
You will take that hug.
Hug me more.
It's like, thank you
All right.
guys. I feel good now.
As the howling starts to subside, you all hear on the other side of the door, "Everyone, stay calm. They are here for your protection. Now, let's see what all the commotion is about."
Do we recognize the voice?
Yes, you all recognize the voice.
So that's
Quick
Strahd.
question before we go much further. That scimitar, was there anything special about it, or was it just a scimitar, normal scimitar?
You can do one quick Arcana check on it if you want.
Yeah.
As that's happening, I'm moving the bodies over to the side of the room. Okay. Be like, let's just move these.
8.
You can't tell. It just looks like a normal scimitar.
Okay, I'll just keep it on me for now.
All right. And as soon as you hear those last words, you hear a snap. And the doors behind you, Fadir, open on their own.
Oh shit.
And there before you is Strahd, 4 werewolves, and a whole bunch of guests.
Fadir, with half a smile, will look at Strahd as like, "Good evening. I sorry we're a little bit late. I hope we didn't miss the festivities."
He looks around at all of you. You know what? How hard are you trying to hide Rahadin's corpse?
I have
Oh, I'm
tried to pull him off to the side, like, over here.
You can like weekend at Bernie's
So,
them.
yeah.
Then give me a sleight of hand check.
Hope you have good sleight of hand.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Nope. He's a cleric.
Feel extra sneaky,
Right.
please.
It's not great. Yeah, that's a 9. Oh, even if I inspire myself, it's not going to be good. Like,
'Kay.
use the
Strahd
10.
says,
I mean, he would
Well-
probably see Rahadin's scimitar at my side as well. And I assume he'd be very familiar with it.
You're
Well.
not helping.
"It appears our guests of honor have finally arrived. And it appears they have dispatched everyone inside of the entry. Care to explain yourselves?" I need to know, before anybody says anything, who is looking at Strahd directly.
I would be looking at Strahd directly.
I would be.
I'm dealing with a body. So I
So
should
everybody
if
but
I would be.
Nylos.
I would be looking at
Actually,
Nyla.
I feel like I'd be looking at the ground. Like, I'm
in
not
shame.
in shame.
Seeing that you're the most eager, he looks at you, Erica. Erica, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, let's go.
Leave.
Wow.
She's super wise.
You are fine. Nothing seems. You feel Strahd's gaze come upon you, but nothing happens. Ah. So, you're telling me there was some misunderstanding between you and Rahad? I specifically remember giving your invitations to Danica. Danica, darling, would you mind coming here, please? You see, Strahd had turned to the side, to his left, asking for Danica to step forward, and she does. She
She was the
doesn't
one
get
that we met in the basement before, right?
Danica is
Owner of the inn.
Oh, right. Okay.
mhm.
Well,
Danica. Would you be so kind as to explain where our guest of honor's invitations were placed? And she nods to him. You can tell she is scared out of her mind right now. But she is trying to stay as stoic as she can possibly be in this point in time. And she says, I remember seeing the invitations this morning. And I remember you telling me that the group here needed their invitations as well. I took them upstairs, quietly unlocked their doors, and placed an invitation by their bedsides. Now, whether or not they saw them in this morning, I do not know.
indeed, we almost missed this wondrous occasion.
Strahd looks back at Danica and says, Thank you, Danica, for being so honest with us. You may return to your family. She steps back, like almost in a bowing in respect type of um, manner, and then returns back to the rest of her family.
Does she have any? Actually, no, I won't be able to see.
Well, you can move to wherever you need to move to see.
You
I
would
was
if you'd
just-
stand
I was
where I
just-
told you to.
Yeah, true. Yeah, no, I'd look at Danica. Does she look in any way, I guess, distressed? Or does she look very obedient?
Oh, she is very much distressed.
Oh, okay.
Everyone that you see in this room is very distressed, except for those that are sitting on the grand staircase, which you can tell are Vistani.
Oh, good.
So, it looks like you're having a wedding today.
Ooh, I am. And I am glad for you to have accompanied us this evening.
Funny, I thought we had a few days left before we did anything like this.
Well, now, Fidia. Apparently, some mischief was around.
Really?
Yes, I made sure to check up on you and your compatriots to be sure that nothing strange was going to happen within this week. But
Mhm.
apparently, someone did not want to know, did not want me to know what you were doing.
I mean, isn't our business our own?
Your business is my business.
We'll agree to disagree.
Now, how are we going to deal with this? You've killed my best man. Put
I mean,
a stop to the current situation.
I mean, maybe after the festivities we can work towards bringing him back. I'm sure he'd still be fine.
and not only that, when you die in Barovia, you do come back. And I mean, as Erica said, he made things hostile. We were just defending ourselves.
Yeah, and I never got my invitation.
And I'll look at Danica. I was like, and I do apologize if I did not see the invitation on my bedside table this morning. As you can quite imagine, that when we woke up and heard, in the afternoon, not expectingly, and then we heard that there was a wedding today, we wanted to get here as quickly as possible, so we didn't really have time to muck about in the city.
Yeah, and I feel like you could have done a better job than sneaking our invitations into our rooms, and you could have just handed them to us.
She is keeping quiet.
It almost seems, maybe I'm wrong here. I could be totally out of my depth, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, that you didn't want us here.
Oh,
Hmm.
I very much wanted you here. You are the guest of honor. We would not have continued if you did not show up.
Ta-da!
Really?
We're here.
Yeah, so we're here now, so perhaps I could see the bride before you're married. I do feel quite a attachment to her, as we have become quite close friends.
Hmm.
I mean, you
Give
wouldn't
me,
deny family seeing the loved one before the ceremony.
give me a persuasion check, and I will warn you. This is going to be a difficult DC.
Can I assist by saying something?
You better make it good.
So I'm gonna say, I mean, Fadir is a person who follows the Morning Lord, and Irene is someone who follows the Morning Lord. This is part of the tradition for family to see the bride before the wedding. It's part of their tradition.
Give me a persuasion check, Vidir.
Just
With
straight.
Nylos, you give me a persuasion check as well.
Okay. Can I guide myself on this?
No.
Okay. So with that, I rolled an 18 plus 4 is 22.
Fuck yes, I got, and it's persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
My persuasion isn't very good, but I rolled a 19 plus 2 for 21.
Let's go.
All right. The DC was 20.
Let's go, clerics.
Oh shit!
Not even close.
Oh.
Strahd looks at you, Fadir, then back at Nylos. Why not? I am a sporting man.
I figured you're a man of honor. I'm sure you wouldn't mind the family having a little bit of time together. Is it okay if we have about an hour or so with Alana just to, celebrate her day properly?
It is Irina.
Irina, sorry. You're right, Irina. My bad. I don't know why I'm thinking Alana. Yeah, Irina.
And you
sorry.
get 30 minutes.
That is very gracious of you, Lord Strahd.
Absolutely. Very thankful for this time that we have with our family.
Now, pack members, return back to your forms, please. We do not wish to scare our guests any more than they have already been scared. And you see the Nylos, you recognize 3 of these werewolves.
Oh. From where?
From Valakai.
Three of the people.
3 of the werewolves, because they have different they seem to be modified in some way.
Oh God, it's Lucy's stuff. Do I see her now that I've noticed them?
No.
You're gonna
You
see.
don't you don't notice any of the brides in this area right now.
Yeah, as Nyla stands up, he's actually gonna ask Strahd, where are your other lovely brides?
They are further up in the guest room.
Oh, okay. But, yes, I don't mean to be too offensive, but one of your wives in particular seems to have a bit of an attraction to me, and I don't mean to make anything awkward on a wedding day.
Very well. Let's see. Luvash, would you please accompany our guests to the bride's chambers?
That's what's her name's father, right?
Yes. And you hear further up the stairs, of course, Lord Strahd. Now, let's get back to the festivities, shall we? And you see Strahd step away from the entryway there and goes out of sight.
Well,
in fact, you eventually hear the organ in the dining room starting to play.
shall we get going then, everyone?
So yeah, awkwardly
Yep.
standing there, people just kind of like shuffle forward.
You see the 4 humanoid figures that were werewolves at one point in time start moving around.
So you say when the werewolves had
These are the
modifications,
modified ones.
do the humans have modifications to them as well, or just the werewolf form?
You can give me a perception check.
Sure.
I would definitely be looking.
What the perception?
16.
You're 14.
Okay. Anybody else caring to look?
No.
Okay. Erica, you're not as worried about the werewolves as you are about Irina. What did Brim? What did you get?
Oh, I didn't roll.
Or if you were rolling, were you going to care
no.
for looking or don't care?
I don't care. I'm all right.
Okay. So Fadira and Nilos, you notice with this female here, her eyes appear to be brighter than anyone else's. Like something may be modified with her eyes.
Oh god, she's got a Sharingan.
This one here appears to have a metallic arm on his left side. And this one here has golden claws.
Like even when in human form, there's still golden claws there.
Yes.
Okay.
And this one here at the bottom appears to be to have this like golden okay. It's a corny reference, but it works. When Saiyans are born, they have tails.
Yep.
Okay. He has what looks to be a tail, but it's golden as well.
And I assume it's more of like a wolf-like tail,
Yeah, but it's wrapped around his body.
like a cummerbund. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. As you all enter the entryway here, you notice that there are other people that you've met in your adventures in Barovia. Father Donovich, Ismark, Mad Mary. What was his name? I just blanked on it. Casimir.
Well, it won't be Blinsky.
Also
Casimir
won't-
from the elves.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
All of the Martikovs down here. And then, which is including Erwin, Danica, their two boys, and then Adrian, Elvir, and Davian from the winery.
This is quite a party.
These individuals, with all of these other nobles around them, scared shitless because of what just transpired. You have not met. And like I said before, up north is all of the Vistani. Aragal, Luvash, and Arabelle.
There's a lot less of them.
So his daughter is
after
here too.
certain
Gotcha.
things.
Yes.
I'd probably walk up to Luvash and say, well, I guess you're going to lead us to where Ariana is staying? Irina? Sorry. God, Ariana. What the fuck?
One day. She's gonna start singing.
I will lead one of you to the arena.
Pretty sure said Strahd all of us could go.
You could
Since
assume
what?
that.
You know,
But dear, let's not cause any more problems than we need to.
I was just going to say I could ask your master myself. I wouldn't mind bothering him again on his special day. I'm sure he has many other things to do than have to talk to me again after he already said that we, as Irina's family, could see her. But that's entirely up to you.
By all means, go talk to the groom. I will be waiting here.
And I'll just look at Arabelle and I'll just smile and I'll give her a little wave. Hello, sweetheart.
She is hiding behind Luvash.
For Leia, we should grab Mark.
Yes, but man, I really wanted to go see Irina.
I mean, do you want to rock, paper, scissors for it? I'm not too fussed about going to see her, so it's between you four.
If your heart is... Oh, fuck, I know what you're going to do. If your heart is set on it, Philea, you're more than welcome.
And what was that supposed to be, Colby?
I know what you're going to do, that's all. But Fadir doesn't.
I mean, it's up to the group.
I think that Philea's got the coolest head. Her going and speaking to Irina's probably the best choice.
Sure, absolutely. And I'll look around. Is there any canapes, anything around here? I didn't have breakfast this morning.
That's a good idea. Do you think they have any of those special pastries from like Elle's Bakery?
I don't know.
Actually, looking around, do I see Elle or Elle's father?
No, you do not see Elle or Elle's father.
Do I see a refreshment table?
Not in this area, no.
Luvash, I believe Philea here is going to go talk to Irina. Is there some sort of bar area or refreshment area where we could sit and wait?
Yes, if you turn around and you remember the dining room, you can get some refreshments in there.
Wonderful. What do you say, boys? Maybe go have a little bite to eat, a little drink.
Sounds good to me. I mean, as long as it's an open bar, I'm kind of cash poor.
You know what?
More
You're correct. I apologize. So, Philea, you go and speak with her. We're going to since we cannot see her, we'll toast the bride to be. Okay.
And as that gets said, Nihilus is going to give Philea a big hug and whisper into her ear, "Be careful."
Okay.
And I am going to... How long is this? I'm going to cast... I'm going to give Philea a hug as well, which is weird for Fadir and Philea. But as I'm hugging her, I'm going to cast Death Ward on her. And if you need what it is, there it is.
Okay. Are you doing this openly?
I'd probably whisper it. I wouldn't be doing it. It's verbal and semantic.
Yeah, there's a lot of people looking at you guys right now. So
if I'm doing it in my language, which would be French.
I think at this point, everybody knows. Everybody knows that that this is an awkward place to be, and there's a lot of tension. I think at this point, it's all in with stuff like this to protect ourselves, because we're not actively causing any damage.
Nope.
All right.
Anyone else want me to give Irina a hug from them? Goodness.
Just tell her I said hey.
Okay.
Of course, Brim.
Hey.
Brim says hey.
Brim says hi.
All right. Anything else before we split the party?
Buh.
Well, I'm gonna go get Ismark. So you deal with the sister, and I'll deal with the brother. And I guess I'll. Ismark is just to the north. Is that the same way that Filet is going?
Yes.
And
Ismark is
I
here, and Luvash is up here as well, waiting for
Okay.
whoever is going
Um,
to
What was his name again? Rock, the elf fella?
Casimir.
Casimir. I'd probably walk over to Casimir. I was like, "Are you able to step away for a moment for a drink?"
Yes, I think I can.
Well, once you come join us, we're going to toast the bride.
Okay.
Wonderful.
I will head up to Ismark with Filea.
All right. What is Erica and Brim doing? You guys going to follow? Gonna get a drink? Okay.
Yeah, I'll just follow.
All right. You guys stay put, and we'll move Falea up to the.
Grab your tokens. Go crazy.
Ah!
Hard for me to do that. Yeah, like the computer's a bit slow right now, so that's why I've got a slow computer and a really sensitive mouse, which means moving my character is hard. So
Sakura.
Sakura!
Part of me says I should be going, "What?"
Bloody Marys. Yeah.
They're really sweet. Why do they taste like copper? Yeah.
I have to fix certain things because certain individuals are gone now.
Wonder who that
You're
is.
welcome.
So, all right.
One less token deal, Rock. You're
Uh,
welcome. Like
mm.
Miles said.
All right. So, Falea, you follow Luvash up the grand staircase there. Through the grand chamber, go through a cluttered mess of what you appear to be bookkeeping records with a cursory glance, and then take the all familiar spire up to the all familiar room that you and your compatriots took to get to for the dinner with Strahd. And of course, you get moved over there.
Very dark up here.
You follow Luvash, and he says, "We're here. Now, play nice with the bride-to-be."
Well, of
And he
course.
opens the door. And as you step in, you notice that there are two more familiar faces that you've met in your previous encounters.
Uh-oh.
Gertruda and Escher.
Hi, hello. May I assume that Irina is in the room?
Yes, please. And Escher just watches you quietly as you walk past.
Irina, may I come in?
You hear on the other side. Yes, enter. And as you enter, you notice that Irina is not alone.
No shit. So many females.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Lying
Oh,
on the
geez.
bed are 3 of the brides that you've met before.
And God, she went to go say hi to her.
Ludmilla, Anastasia, and Valenta. However, there is someone new that you have not met before, dressed in red, sitting on one of the other Davins. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but
Davenport?
Davin. And sitting on the other is Irina. And she is immaculate in her dress. Her hair is pulled up. She has all sorts of jewelry that she is wearing, as well as her dress is fine to the T. Strahd has paid every expense for Irina for tonight. Now I'll show you what Irina looks like.
Ooh.
In her wedding dress. She stands up and she says, "Oh, Falea, you made it. I'm so glad." And she comes up and gives you a hug.
Quite a full room you have in here.
Yes, Strahd definitely wants me safe. And he's promised that I would be safe.
What's the vibe off the other 3 brides?
The 3 on the bed, they're not paying any mind to you, but the one on the lounge chair has icy daggers stared at you.
I don't think I know all of your acquaintances in this room. I know the 3 on the bed, but don't think I know the other one.
And Valenta speaks up and says, "Don't mind her. Sasha can be such a bitch. She's one of Strahd's brides as well."
How many brides does he have? Goodness.
And you see Sasha look over at Valenta, give her dagger eyes as well, and then looks back at you, Falea.
Hi, yeah. I'm not after your man, I promise. Turned him down already. Irina, are you okay?
Absolutely.
She was sitting before.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure that she was sitting, and I'll lead her back down to sit, because nerves are enough on the wedding day. Don't need to stand the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Does she seem like how Nihilus and I were when we were charmed?
Give me an insight check.
I don't think that's going to help me any. Nope, 3.
A 3.
That's
Should've went
a
with-
solid insight. I'm glad you
That
said the
I
right
should have
person
went
for
with
this
one
job.
that fell on the table, not in the dice tray. That was an 8, but I don't think that helped me much either.
Okay. She looks normal, besides the fact that she's wearing a wedding dress and is bejeweled. It seems really weird that she's in this attire compared to what she normally wears, which is like a long pants, boots, commoner's clothes.
I don't know if people around here say this, but back from where we're from, people would say you clean up very nicely.
Oh, well, thank you, Philea. How is everything downstairs?
Well, the boys.
I heard some howling earlier. What was that about?
Pre-party shenanigans. I think the boys and Erica are now downstairs having a drink with your brother.
All right. So Ismok's here.
Yes, he is.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's see. What all was I supposed to say up here? Okay, first and foremost, Brim says hey.
All right.
Nihilus gave me a hug, but I think that was for me, not for you. But you know why on that one. But he sends his condolences. Or no, best wishes. Well wishes?
This seems like it would be absolutely perfect. Oh my god.
Well, I always get confused. You say one thing to the bride and one thing to the groom, and I don't remember what you say to which. But then Fidir told me to give you this. And then I will give her a hug.
Mm-hmm. You hear in your ear, Philea, do not let me marry this man. She whispers that.
Okay. Then I'll lean back. I'll still think again. I know there was someone else that I forgot. Who? What? It wasn't Nilos. It wasn't Brim. It wasn't Vadir. Oh! It was Erica. Duh. And then Erica wanted you to have a hug too, and I will give her another hug. But this time I will slip something into her hand.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
$18.
Okay. I'm just checking on some things. So
Yeah,
give me a
I
second.
know.
Who else is feeling the tension?
Oh my god, I can't handle this.
Anyone else?
Yeah, it's
Don't
I'm like,
breathe. Like,
oh,
Ugh.
This is stressful.
Literally.
I'm not even
I was less,
involved.
I'm like,
I was less stressed fighting the guy downstairs.
I have goosebumps, and I'm slightly sweating.
So I'm not even involved, and I feel stressed.
I'm like, you're not the one in the room with 5 brides.
Okay.
I need to go get another drink.
That's me too.
What do you slip into her hand?
Bob.
I slip into her hand a potion or a small little potion bottle of midnight tears.
Okay. She takes what you give her and she tucks it into her dress. And she says, "Well, thank you, Philea. That was a lot of welcoming hugs. I'm glad that everyone is so warm on this day."
Is there anything else you need from us?
Actually, there is.
Help.
I need
Help!
more of my procession to be filled out. I need a maid of honor
Got it.
and perhaps a groomsman.
Oh, he is gonna kill me for this one. Would you like for Nylos and I to do it since you were there for us?
Aw.
I'm gonna be
You know
your
what?
bridesmaid.
I would love that, actually.
I'm sure
It's
Nylos will
only-
look lovely in a dress.
It's only fitting, right?
Right.
Well, he has to wear a pantsuit.
Everybody's asking about my tight pants. About my tight.
Well, then, Philea, you will be my maid of honor, and Nylos can be a groomsman. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You hear a knock at the door, Philea, and it is Escher. And he says, "It is now time for us to get ready for the ceremony. The bride needs to finish getting ready."
I suppose I need to go tell Nylos the delightful news.
Yes, please tell him. And thank you, Philea, for everything.
We're by your side. We told you we would be.
The door opens, and Escher asks for you to accompany him out.
I'll see you soon.
She does a small little wave. You go back to the other door with Escher. He opens it, and Luvash is still standing there, waiting for you. Quit.
I can open my own damn door. Sorry. Oh, Luvash. Care to escort me back down to my husband?
He gives you a curious look, but pays no mind to it and says, "Absolutely, let's go."
Oh, you didn't know that I was married to Nilos?
I do now.
And I just rattle the whole way downstairs.
As you're walking down the stairs, you are passed by Strahd.
I will pause and curtsy. I thought it was bad luck to see the bride on the wedding day.
I don't believe in bad luck.
You obviously haven't met us yet, then.
If you will excuse me,
She
I
seems.
must.
Hmm?
I must see to my bride.
She looks very beautiful.
Thank you. And he walks past you and into the other room, shutting the door behind him.
Well, Chill's following him, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Thank God it
As
wasn't one of the
you're-
other people. They wouldn't have made it. They wouldn't have made it. They wouldn't have made it. Fuck, 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 fuck. Is what's going through Falea's head.
As you're walking down the stairs, we're gonna jump to the other group,
Let's go, B team.
and we'll move Falea to the GM layer for right now. You guys are inside getting drinks with Casimir and Ismark. And I'm just putting you wherever you want to be at. You can be wherever you want to be at. But you are also getting serenaded by Strahd at the organ.
Like to walk over and just kind of listen to what he's playing.
It's very it's very harmonious and also unsettling at the same time.
Ah,
Diddle-diddle-diddle.
have you been playing for a long time? You're
Mm.
quite good.
And he looks back at you, Brim. I have centuries of practice. And I need to turn down the music for the organ.
I say my Sirenscape's just not working, so I'm trying to figure that out.
Because it is maxed out. So,
I'd like to do like a once over on Strahd. Kind of just like look him up and down, you know.
okay.
I never
What are
really
you
got
looking for?
I just like an overall kind of like description, like how he's dressed or.
His hair is jet black, slicked to the back, about shoulder length hair. Maybe a little bit longer than that. He is wearing a one could say it's a ceremonial attire of this red shirt with gold buttons and filigree all about. And then he's wearing, more uniform type of pants and boots with a long sword to his side. He is also wearing a cape, and on the shoulders are it's kind of a fur type of shoulder pad type of thing.
Okay. I guess that's all I'll be doing for now, is just kind of listening
Okay,
and just observing.
I have a question.
go ahead.
For a short rest, I know it takes an hour.
Correct.
Can you still be walking and talking during a short rest, or do I have to be completely stationary for an hour?
You can't be doing anything strenuous, so I will allow walking and talking and things, making merriment. You can't do any like heavy lifting or
Yep.
attacking or any of that kind of stuff. But yes,
Okay.
it has. That's the caveat, though. It has to be for
I
an hour.
I would like to just backtrack just a tiny little bit to when we first seen Strahd. I would like to try and get a short rest in starting at that point. So not any heavy lifting, just talking, having a few canapes, drinking whatever. I'm going to try to get a short rest in.
I would like to say the same.
So I know we had a half hour or Flea has a half hour with Irina.
Irina.
So I am going to try to push this as much as I can.
Okay.
So whenever you feel that we've hit it, if we're not doing anything too intense, let me know.
Okay.
So other than that, I'm just walking around. I'd probably go up to Casimir and talk to him for a minute. And who's around him? Just other elves?
Yeah, other elves that you would assume are from the Vistani camp.
Besides him, do I recognize any of them from when we were there the last time?
You recognize one of them.
Okay.
One of the guards.
And I walk up as like, Casimir, the Fadir. I'm not sure if you'll remember me or not.
Yes, I remember you. Your group made a mess at the camp.
Yeah, that was unfortunately a bad day. And, I do apologize. I hope that didn't inconvenience you too much.
Mm.
It's a tremendous occasion today, is it not? And as I say that, I'm going to be paying very close attention to his mannerisms here.
It is. I was surprised to have gotten an invitation, considering my past.
Well, it is the equivalent of a royal wedding, and
Yeah.
it's it's a day for all to enjoy and embrace. No, again, paying very attention to his facial features, any mannerisms he might have.
He, give me an insight check.
Can I guide myself on this?
Sure.
Insight. I have good insight, so it's going to be a dirty 20.
He is frantically looking around you, like looking back at Strahd, looking at you. He's not really. He's
He's not in the conversation.
He's not in the moment.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm going to try to do this as cryptically as possible, because I do slightly remember the conversation I had with him. So I would say something along the lines of, You know, it's times like this, Casimir, that I think to the past, and that though it is important to be wary of the future, it's also to remember the past and to not forget what happened. And that whatever comes up to us in the future, that we are more than ready to embrace what comes at us in the future. And basically what I'm getting at is I'm trying to get him and his people to remember what happened to them at the hands of Strahd in the past.
Mhm.
And whatever may happen in the coming moments, to embrace what's happening.
You're being cryptic. I get it.
Exactly. Yeah.
But you're wanting to convey the message to be an ally.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't know if you need some sort of a role of like, I don't know if there's a cryptic persuasion roll or what. Because I
Yeah,
remember the talk we
give-
had at the camp, and I remember him being not happy about his situation at all.
right. Yeah, just give me a straight persuasion.
Okay.
With that.
14?
He looks at you and he understands what you're saying. And he says, I hope to continue on with this life in the best way possible.
Certainly, that's what
And
we all hope.
and he raises his wine glass to Strahd and says, and to the groom and to the bride, I hope a long life as well.
Here, here, and I'll raise a glass as well, and I'll cheers him, and I'll take a small sip. Actually, I won't take a sip. It'll look like I'm taking a sip, but I'm not taking a sip.
Okay. Oh, he full on downs that wine glass.
Casimir, my friend, it's a pleasure to see you as always. And I'll hold my hand out to shake his hand.
And he'll shake yours in return.
Wonderful. All right, is anything good to eat around here? Have you tried any of this yet? Now I'm just trying to make small talk.
Right. You look at the table, and it is a feast of everything that you could have imagined. Roasted beast in a savory sauce that intrigues your nose and it waters your mouth as well. Roots and herbs of every taste, sweet fruits and glazed vegetables, and obviously the wine. But you've noticed that nothing has been touched except for a few glasses of wine.
I'll just walk over. It's like, oh, look, Casimir, have you ever had this? It's wolf sausage in a blanket. It's the best.
No, I can't say that I have.
Come.
Hey, Quest. All right, Nilos and Erica. Okay. You notice that Ismark is tapping his foot like he's impatient. And he looks at you, Nilos, and he says, what are we doing? What is the plan?
You know, you've known us for a while now. We don't really have plans.
Fuck it, we ball.
We don't
Great.
do them that well.
Why am I talking to you?
I mean, I came and got you, and I led you over here.
Yes, because I thought you were going to give me something useful. Oh,
I'm very useful. I find that very offensive, Mark.
is Mark for the last fucking time.
I know your name is Mark. God, I've known you for a while. We've already been through this.
You obviously can tell that he is frustrated with this entire ordeal.
Well, I mean, think of it this way. It could be worse.
How could it be worse?
I mean, you could be dead.
I feel like I'm already dead, standing here, doing nothing.
Well, it's okay. Things will happen soon. I don't know what, because we don't have any plans. But
Do you know what
something.
he wants me to do?
Well, no, we've only just got here. And then we
He
just...
wants me to pass off Irina to him.
Huh. You're gonna have a part of the wedding?
Yes, I'm going to be walking her down the aisle and handing her to that monster.
mean, I don't know. That kind of sounds like it'd be fun to be part of the wedding. I mean, I've only had one before, and it was quite fun.
Right. I forget. Was Ismark at your guys' wedding?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Ismark was the best man.
Yeah. I couldn't remember. Right. I was at your wedding too. Fuck.
It's okay. Like, just... When did you get here, by the way? Because we woke up really late.
I came as soon as I got the invitation.
About what time? Like, how late are we?
I've been here for a couple of hours.
Oh, we were that late.
Yes, you were that late.
That's awkward.
Very. But hey, we're all here together.
Exactly. See, now you're looking on the bright side.
I have a funny feeling he's gonna fucking punch Niles in the mouth any minute.
Gonna accidentally kill him by him punching me. But the only thing we can do right now is just wait for everything to come together. Valea's gone up to go and see Irina. Like, she might be able to give us some advice, something like that. Like, don't worry. Valea's very good with people.
Okay. It is at this time the organ stops playing. And Strahd turns around and slowly stands up. He goes over and grabs a glass from the table. All of you in here would assume that the glass that he has is not wine, but of something else, because it is also of a red substance.
Cranberry juice.
Ew.
He raises his glass and he says, "You truly are the greatest foes I've ever faced. And that is why, at dawn tomorrow, you may leave Barovia forever.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Whatever blood there is between us, consider it washed away. So long as I have Tatiana, I need nothing more in this life.
You mean Irina?
Say,
We
I'd like to
met
see if
as-
he's. Sorry.
We met as enemies, so let us part. Perhaps not as friends, but as equals.
I would like to see if he's bullshitting or not.
You can
Yeah.
do an insight check on him.
No, it's not an insight check. It's a bullshit check.
That's an 11, so not my best. It's an 11.
And with a toothy grin, he drinks what he has in his glass.
That's an
Dude, let's
18.
go.
Fadir,
Um,
you
what's
inciting
my
him?
insight again? Yeah, that's a 19.
Okay. And Nilos,
yeah,
are you
13 plus
inciting him
armor.
as well?
Or
Yeah,
6.
I got an 18.
Okay.
Dang, you guys were really good.
Plus 9.
I have high insight though, dude.
Brim's the only one that is like, hey, he's all right.
Hey man, that's good with me. You do what you gotta do. I've been
But
stuck here
all
for 2
of-
years.
The other three of you, you have this sinking feeling that you're not going to be able to leave Barovia in the morning.
Whole lot of bullshit. Gotcha.
I'm gonna smile towards Strahd, and then I'm gonna turn to Erica, and I'm just gonna slowly shake my head.
Brim's gonna like
Fadir
go
will
up.
just-
Sorry,
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I would say Brim's gonna go up and be like, "Well, thank you. That's very nice of you."
Why do I feel that Brim would walk up and he would like kind of like man hug Strahd, like thanks, Strahdy.
It's
like
been a
You know,
journey.
Brim will offer out like a handshake, like a hearty handshake.
He looks down at you, Brim, and sees that you are offering the handshake. And he says, we're not that type of friends.
oh shit.
Brim
Fadir
will
with
retract his handshake.
with a mouthful of wolf sausage in a blanket. He'll go, I don't know who made this, but before we go, I would like to get the recipe because these are fantastic.
You can thank Danica for that.
Oh, I knew I tasted something familiar. She is. Listen, I'd never had wolf before I came here, but I tell you one thing: that woman knows how to make wolf very good.
Vadir is quite the sausage connoisseur.
Big fan of the sausage. Not so much the taco.
Clip that.
All right. As the toasting ends, Strahd will leave you to your vices as much as you want, and will say, I must get ready.
Oh, before you go, just curious, who's officiating?
I'm a fish.
That would be Father Donovich.
Well, if you need anyone to give words from the Morning Lords on behalf of Irina or her family, I'd be more than willing.
I will take that into consideration, Fidia.
Merci.
And he
See you
walks
soon.
out. Out of
You know,
sight.
guys, You know, guys, I'm feeling a little left out. Everyone's trying to become part of this wedding ceremony, and I feel like I'm not going to get a chance.
Dun dun dun.
You,
Foreshadowing.
the four of you, feel the air and the intensity of Strahd being in your presence for a toast and a drink. Very relieving now that he's gone. What do you wish to do?
Hey, Brim, come over here real quick. Fadir, can I steal you too? Just come over here for our little banter session.
We'll walk over.
Fadir's probably got like a handful of hors d'oeuvres. Is like, seriously, you've got to have these. These are really good.
Brim's just like,
Hey, Mark, you're going to need to be a part of this as well. I don't know if you picked up on it, but yeah, no, Strahd, when he said that he was going to let us leave in the morning, yeah, he's not. He's going to kill us.
Oh no, we're totally fucked.
Yeah.
Obviously.
never trust a guy that won't shake your hand.
So-
That's a
Well,
good
I
point.
did
What,
drop some
what
hints.
is the plan?
to-
I mean,
Well,
we still
I
don't
did.
have one.
I did drop some hints to Casimir over there. That's maybe something might happen, and hopefully with his past with things that we'll have some friends here. You know, I'm trying to shoehorn my way into the ceremony somehow as well to represent you and your family, Bismarck, as best as I can.
Hmm.
So,
Well, I'm still trying to figure out what the plan is. Are we going to continue on this charade?
You can strike him down during the ceremony.
I mean,
I'm
honestly,
thinking
this isn't
that-
even a charade. We genuinely don't have any idea what we're doing.
I mean, we
I can
might
try to
as well
talk to
just.
Muriel. See if they can get them. If I can get them on our side.
Is she here?
I mean,
Didn't
yeah,
you say she
she's
was
here
for
with the
doing
rest
security?
of them,
Oh, that might be a
No.
good idea.
Well, yeah, she's
with their family, right?
outside of the castle.
Oh.
Gotcha.
I thought you meant she was over here with the rest. The
No,
rest
no.
of them. It's just the family from
Erwin.
the inn. Gotcha.
Yes. Erwin.
Okay.
So all of the Mardikovs.
I thought you meant like all of the Mardikovs, not just. Gotcha. I get you.
Well, it's going to be difficult for us to talk about stuff while we're in here because, I don't know, it feels like this place just listens to you.
I mean,
So
not
whatever
only that,
plans we come up with, they're pretty much going to get found out straight away.
Yeah, it's almost like we're being broadcast in camp, like a quiet conversation.
Yeah. So
mean,
honestly, the fact that
he
we
already
don't
did
have a plan is the
Mhm.
only thing really working for us right now.
I'm just going to say, Bismarck, just be ready at the moment's notice.
I think it should definitely be during the ceremony.
Might be the best bet. I'm not familiar with Barovian customs or marriages, but is there any point where the officiant might say if whoever has any reason for this man and woman not to be married or anything like that?
Yes, there are objections. If anyone is so inclined to do that during the ceremony.
We're very stupid. We would probably do that.
I don't really see what other options we have at this point.
I mean, we need to. The thing is, I want to stall this as much as possible. As long as possible.
We're running out of time.
I am well aware, my friend. But we need to do our best to stall, okay?
Above the table, is that for the short rest?
Wait, the priest is out there, correct?
Yes.
Should we kill the priest?
I'm going to grab one of the glasses of wine,
Okay.
and I would like to pour the filter of love potion that I have into it.
What? Where is this going?
Essentially,
it.
I'm going to remember which glass is mine,
Uh-huh.
and I'm
I
gonna
like how the DM's like, where are you going with it?
I'm going to give him the glass with the potion in it, and this is what it does.
The next time you see a creature within 10 minutes after drinking this filter, you become charmed by that creature for 1 hour. If the creature is of a species and gender you are normally attracted to, you regard it as your true love while you are charmed. Potion's rose-hued, effervescent liquid contains one easy-to-miss bubble shaped like a heart.
Basically,
Okay.
what I want to happen is that I don't care if it's me or anybody. I want him to fall deeply in love with the first person he sees to try and stall this motherfucker.
I mean, if we're just gonna start mixing drinks now and just give them to random people,
Okay.
I specifically want to give it to him to try and hinder his process as much as I can. To keep him distracted, to slow him down without physically having to restrain him. If that makes any sense.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's
Yeah,
going to
you
work.
can yes, you take 1 goblet of wine, pour the filter of love into it. And are you heading out there now to
Yeah,
talk to
I'm going to
the
head
father?
Yeah, I'm going to head out right now.
I will remind Fadir, he has never met the father.
Nope.
So,
You have no idea who you're looking for.
Well, he pointed him out earlier, did he not?
I pointed
I
him
thought
out.
he Okay, I would
And
ask Bismarck
Strahd,
if he before I head out, I would ask Bismarck if he knows who the priest is for the ceremony. I assume
Bismarck
he would
isn't his
know.
name. The Bismarck was a ship.
Ismark,
I'm
whatever.
like, above table, are you saying Ismark or Bismarck?
He's
And
saying
Bismarck, Bismarck, same thing.
Ismark just starts rubbing the inside of his the bridge of his nose, and he says, "Why can no one understand that my name is Ismark? It's not
Okay,
Mark. It's not Bismarck. It's just Ismark."
I
Ismark.
know
So
it is Mark.
could you come introduce me
I
to the
understand
priest?
that you're stressed right now. Your sister's getting married. It's a very stressful day.
You want to go
Just-
see the father, Fadia? Is that what you want to go do?
Yes, I would like to meet him very much.
Let's go see the father.
Wonderful. I'm sorry. I thought it's my not my this is not my normal tongue. I thought that I do apologize, my friend.
Let's go.
Indeed.
You follow Ismark to the father.
Hey, Brim, want to get some sausages?
Why does it keep doing that? Stop it.
I didn't do it.
I know you didn't do it. We'll say that he's over here. That way you
That
guys.
homely looking motherfucker. Is this him here? Oh, I'm on
Yep.
top of him. How you doing?
And
I'll let
Ismark
Ismark. Yeah.
Ismark goes to the father, and he says, Father Donovich, this is Fadir. He is one of the individuals who was wishing to speak with you. And Fadir, you see this gruff-looking man who's very portly. And he looks at you, Fadir, and says, "Ah, yes. Fadir, was it?
Yes, Father. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. And I'll hand him the glass of wine. And I just want to come over here. I was talking to Strahd earlier, and since I'm a representative of the Ismarks and Irina's families, um, I thought it might be prudent, since they are devout followers of the Morning Lords, to maybe just have a brief, little speech or something, a blessing from the Morning Lords. But I wanted to talk to you first, as number one, I've never met you. Number two, I'm not sure what lord you are a minister of, and just wanted to get a little repertoire between the two of us.
Well, first things first, video. I myself, being a man of a holy order, does not partake
I
in
knew
that
that
which
was
is
coming up.
evil. And he pours the wine out onto the floor.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Oh,
Thank you for the gesture, but
my
here you
apologies.
are.
Again, if I had known, I would have brought you a lovely tumbler of water or some sort of a fruit juice. My apologies, Father. I am very sorry.
None taken. No. If you will excuse me, I need to get ready for the ceremony.
Certainly. And was the again is what exact is the god that you pray to?
Whatever God Strahd wishes me to pray to.
Yeah, okay. Again, I'm on behalf of the Morning Lord, so if he does allow me to, just know that I'm not trying to step on your toes or anything. I just want to give a blessing on behalf of the family.
Very well.
Thank you
And
for your time.
he dismisses himself and walks towards the chapel.
Oh, that didn't work. Oh well.
It is about this time that Philea, you and Luvash take a different route to get to to everyone else. And I'm gonna move you over there.
Yoink.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Luvash. You were a very good escort.
My pleasure.
He prefers man of the night.
And he walks to gather back with his group and his daughter.
So
You come out and you see the Markovs are all standing there. You notice that Father Donovich has left Fidir and Ismark, but you do not see Nylos, Erica, and Brim.
I will go over to Ismark and be like, "Oh, I have never seen her look so beautiful, Ismark. Where's
And
Nylos?
Oh, he's on
Fadir.
No. Everything's fine. He's just in the other room there. I was just out talking to the minister. I was just trying to. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I was trying to do. It didn't work. But yeah, we'll head. I'll show you where he's at if you want to come with us.
Oh, yes, I have news that he's just going to die over.
Okay. Let us go see Nelos then.
and
And I'll
Ismark
lead her.
will
Yeah.
accompany you. Because he still wants to know what the plan is.
He
He's gonna
basically
wait
knows
a
what the plan
while.
is. We're winging it.
Nylos! Guess what, honey?
And as she appears around the corner, he is just sausage in each hand, and chomping on another one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you better clean up very quickly. Because you're the best man. You're a groomsman. Congratulations.
The deer's trying to hold in his laughter.
Wait, what's a groomsman?
You know, that's what I was during your wedding.
So I just stand there?
Yes, you stand there and present yourself as best you can for the groom.
And
Uh,
I'm the maid of honor. And I'll kind of do a little squee and then give him a jump hug. And then I'll whisper, she doesn't want to marry him.
yeah, we guessed that.
Oh, and apparently she's at least bride number 5. I got to meet the 4th one.
What is he? Some sort of a polygamist?
I mean, it's acceptable where I'm from.
Is this normal around here, Mark, to have like fucking small harem of wives?
He probably thought that each iteration of his brides was Tatiana from before.
I suppose that's possible. So what's this new one all about? Falea, is she as brooding as weird as the others?
Well, she's very scarlet. And she did not like me giving Irina a hug. A hug for Fadir, a hug for Nylos, or no, not Nylos. Nylos's hug was for me. A hug for Erica, a hug from me, and a hey from Brim. She didn't like that.
What? Everyone likes it when I say hi.
I think the only one that likes your highs is Miriam.
Miriam?
Besides, whatever her name is.
Muriel.
Yeah, that too.
Above the
You know, the
table,
one you-
Colby needs to learn how to take
I
notes,
say
otherwise he's gonna
Colby's
be
struggling to
fucked.
pronounce name challenge.
That's what he gets for being French.
Exactly. I'll start just saying the names in en français. That'll really fuck you guys up.
I'll just stop listening.
I don't listen anyways.
Smart.
But she was so glad that we were gonna stand with her as she did for us on our day.
Oh, well, I'm glad we can return the favor.
Fadir, this is all kind of news to everybody, but like, they've never actually out loud admitted to being married, right?
Nope.
So Fadir just has a shit-eating grin on his face, saying, "So, you are married."
Fadir, isn't there a sausage with your name on it somewhere?
Yeah, it's currently traveling its way to my stomach. I would rather sit here and listen to this. This is way more. This is, you know what? If this is my last day, I am so glad I'm here for it.
I mean, I could tell you all of the intimacies between Falea and I if you really want to.
Do
I
I
need-
want to know?
Well, except for the cod piece,
intimacies?
that goes to Brim. Brim can tell you about that one.
Yeah.
Brim's gonna go over and grab 2 like glasses of wine.
All right. If this is my
Brim?
last day on Earth, I need to hear everything, every detail, every dirty, disgusting detail.
Yes, DM.
Brim, the wine that you drank, you've never tasted this wine before.
I didn't drink it. I just wanted to grab it.
Oh, you haven't drunk it yet?
No, I'll need to DM you something.
Okay.
He takes poison and kills himself.
And just as a side note, my little
Pony.
fairy dragon would still be invisible, flying around and such.
Do do do. We're sorry. The fairy dragon you have requested has died.
What?
Yeah, I believe it.
I mean, are you trying to do this sneakily?
Well, who all's in there? It's just everyone in the room.
Who you see in the room is who you see in the room.
I guess like turn my back to this crowd, and yes, I would do it. Like I would like turn my back to them.
Okay.
Are you putting your pecker in the wine? What are you doing?
Then
I guess you'll
yes,
see.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay, I'll say he's not doing like trying to hide this from the rest of the party, but you see Brim pull out the wolfy poison that he took, and he's going to. That is a 18, and he's gonna dump it into
18?
the 18,
Okay.
and he's gonna dump it into one of the glasses that he has in his hand,
Holy
just in
fuck.
case.
All
He's
right.
just gonna hold it. It's gonna be the one in his right hand. In his
Alright.
right hand.
Better remember that.
Please down that one first. I think you should make him roll a d4. Odds he downs it, evens, or odds he downs it, evens he doesn't. If he remembers, because, smart like dump truck.
Yeah, don't worry.
So, everyone,
Go hold up the.
we've got this service coming up now. It seems that me and Filet are going to be up the front.
And potentially I might be giving a blessing, so I might be there with you.
You really think Strahd's gonna let you give a blessing? He wouldn't even let you see Irina.
I mean, technically he allowed one of us to, so we'll see. He seemed slightly open to it, but who knows. Time check.
It has been roughly half an hour.
So she didn't get a full half hour with Irina then?
No.
Okay.
Hopefully it's a long session or long wedding.
I'm drawing this out as long as I can.
Oh. Did you know Strahd's not superstitious? We should have brought him a black cat.
Why would you say that? How is he not superstitious?
Well, he went and saw the bride on the wedding day.
Oh. Well, I mean, he does seem to make his own rules in that sense. So,
Break all the mirrors.
I'll just look at Ismark as like, the only thing I can tell you, Ismark, is we need to draw this out as long as possible. And if comes to it, when it says if there's any objections, either you or one of us can do the objection. Or maybe
There's one more thing we could try and get. Where was the last time we saw the Sun Sword?
Let's see. The
I was gonna
last
say
time
it's
you
not still on the
saw.
table. It was like on the table under like a glass dome or something, wasn't it?
Yes. The last time you saw the Sun Sword was at
It was
dinner
just on
time.
the table, right? It wasn't like it was just unprotected on the table.
Right, but you guys attempted
We
to
tried,
pick
but
it
we
up.
couldn't get it. Yeah.
Right, because there was some force of magic protecting it.
I mean, that could be really useful to have.
You look around in here and you do not see the Sun Sword.
Does anyone have a way to potentially locate said sword of sun?
I mean, if we need a distraction, I can make one. As he kind of gestures with the glass in his right hand.
I would love to have locate object right now.
Yeah, I don't have it either. When we seen Strahd, we seen the sword that was on him, was the hilt of the sword familiar to us at all?
No.
Okay. I'm
It
going
very
to
much
assume
looked like
something.
it very much looked like a ceremonial sword.
Gotcha. Okay. So, I assume something like that he would keep on his person.
Well,
If it's not an enchanted somewhere.
he's probably hidden it somewhere, but yeah, having that would definitely help, but I don't think we're going to be able to get that, which sucks, because that would be awesome to give to Mark here.
Well,
Anything would help.
Wait, did you not bring a weapon?
You look down and you see that he has a, I think it's a long sword.
Well,
Yeah, he actually has a long sword and a short sword on his hip.
well, if we want to potentially slow things down, we should be out in the main hall. And we got to try to slow this down as much as possible.
Her dress was so long and beautiful. Oh, I should have asked about you, Erica. You would have looked darling as a flower girl. Wink, wink.
So, I
Aww.
guess
I mean, there's no reason you can't wear what you're wearing.
Wear the dress over the armor.
I imagine the dress would be too big for her anyway. Well, so, in the words of Brim, fuck it, we ball.
Well,
The
a
deer.
better plan.
No. 9. Nyeh.
I mean, in the sense of we need to waste time as much as possible. It's just if one of us starts some shit, we have to follow through, that's all.
There's going to get to a place in this service where we have very little choice but to just go all in at that point.
I say we do it the objection, like you guys were talking about.
Yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of people in that room, and right now, from what I can tell, we don't have that many allies around here.
I think we might have more than you think, my friend.
Well, here's hoping. Because if not, we're going to fight an entire castle's worth of people.
It's about this time that you hear a voice come from the great entryway. It is time for the guests to be seated. The ceremony will start soon.
Well, we're running out of time. Last chance to come up with a plan.
I mean, I think we have the plan, my friend. That's what we have.
Okay, so the plan is that we have no plan until something happens and we shout objection and then we just start stabbing. Got it.
Fuck it, we ball.
Don't worry, Mark. Me and Polaria will be next to Irina. We'll protect her.
Just there, it was fun with you guys, and Brim's gonna take a sip of the left drink in his hand. The left.
All right.
Quick
Now,
check.
with
Does Brim know the difference between left and right?
Put down
Intelligence
the
check.
glasses on the. He's gonna put the glasses down on the table, hold up his hands.
Oh no.
with that quick downage of wine and hearing that you are being summoned for the ceremony, we're going to take a quick break.
Thank God, I got a pee so goddamn bad. I didn't want to sit through the whole ceremony and have to pee.
So we'll be back here in a few minutes. We'll see you here shortly.
For a wedding. Maybe a funeral.
So, everyone has started to disperse to the chapel. Ismark is going to be waiting for Irina outside of the chapel. One last thing he tells you guys is, I will try to buy some time.
Do what you can.
So, everyone, we're still waiting to hear from our friends outside.
Be nice if they showed up and made a distraction at some point.
I mean, distractions are only going to get so far. We still need to make our move.
Mhm.
Well,
As you guys are leaving the dining room, you notice that Erwin, Danica, and the boys are still waiting. I would like to know who is leaving first.
I'd be heading out the
Marching
door.
order, if you will.
I'd probably head out the door first.
Okay.
I'll take up the
Erwin.
rear.
Okay.
I was going to say I'll go with when Falea goes, so if she goes next, I'll follow. Alongside
Like I
her.
figured we'd go holding hands or whatever.
Yep.
All right. And then Eric. Okay. We'll just do this then. If you guys like that. And as you're heading towards the chapel, Erwin speaks up and says, I'm sorry
What are you sorry for, my friend?
for not being there for you.
Oh, I mean, I'm also sorry. With all the excitement, it totally passed my mind. But I think you should get back to Valakai. As I was leaving the inn, I noticed it looked quite disheveled, like somebody had broken in potentially. And I'll just kind of give him a knowing look. So perhaps you should take the wife and the children back, and then do some investigation, and we'll come meet up with you later.
Unfortunately, we can't. You see, Brum and Bray here are the ring bearers.
Do you have the rings right now?
No.
Hmm. Hmm.
What I do
Well,
have
mhm.
is something for you all. And he walks up to Fadir. And he pulls out of a side pouch 2 vials. He says, take this. You'll need it.
Do the vials look familiar at all?
They have a reddish tint to them. You can give me an Arcana check to see if you recognize what he is giving you.
You said Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
It's 14.
You've not seen something like this before, Fidir.
Okay. What's I'll kind of lean a little bit closer to him. Is like, do you mind telling me what this is?
Let's just say it will heal any wounds that you might have going forward.
Thank you. I appreciate your candor, and this gift is wonderful.
He has handed you, since since you asked.
Yeah.
2 potions of supreme healing.
Whew.
Ooh.
That's kind of big.
Well, we have to take our places, and you as well.
Do me a favor, boys. Once you just take your time, okay?
Well, we'll be
And-
following Arabelle after that. So, yeah, Arabelle's the flower girl.
Ah, Erica, she stole your job. Don't worry, boys. Me and Filet will be up there as well.
Okay. Come on, boys. Let's get ready. And I'm gonna move them all at the same time. They all leave together and head into the chapel to get ready.
Well, this is our chance. If anyone's got any last minute preparations, there's no turning back from this point. And with that, Nihilus is going to take out his spear, take out the oil, and coat his spear with it. Just the top part of it, the actual spear part.
I'll
Just
do
the
the
tip.
same on the tip of my hammer.
Okay.
I'd like to do
Take
the same with,
just one of the vials though. Just one of them.
I'll say,
With
I would
one
like
of
to,
the oil vials.
One of the oil vials. Yes.
I would like to do the same with my other vial of poison that I have. That too. I'd like to put that on my greatsword.
Okay.
Don't know if there's
Question about
anything
the
specific.
holy oil flask that you mentioned before. You said that it would do 1d4 radiant damage
On top of the
on
fire
top
damage.
of the fire.
Yeah. When
Gotcha.
it is lit.
Gotcha.
So
Do I need to add anything to the vial of poison?
What does does D&D Beyond give you anything for poison vials?
1d6 poison damage, whatever you put it on.
Yeah, we'll just do
I
it
think
that
it's
way.
for your next attack.
Okay.
So, you guys take the time to coat your weapons with various implements. Is there anything else you wish to do before heading into the chapel?
Nihilus is going to lean over and say to Falea, just please be safe. And then he's going to give her a kiss.
Okay.
I would just look back at my friends. No matter what, I love you all from the bottom of my heart. And it's been my life's honor to fight alongside you, with you, laugh and cry.
I'm gonna take my charm of heroism also.
Smart.
All
And
right.
mine's still running because it's isn't it?
It'll last for
it's
an
like
hour,
4
I
hours
believe,
as well.
right?
Yeah, they last for an hour.
Yeah.
Got about half an
Falea
hour
still
left of it.
has death ward on her that lasts for 8 hours, so she's
Is there
good.
any more juicing we can do?
Yeah. Can we juice up any more?
Do it now
Yeah,
or
the great-
forever hold your peace.
Yeah, I'm just taking a.
Mm,
Taking
I'll. You have both those supreme healing potions, right?
I would almost say you should down one. I think didn't he give us each 2 of them, or each of us 2, or no?
Oh, I
Or
thought
just
he
me?
just
if he
gave you
had that
two.
much money, Jesus Christ.
Two total.
I would give one to Brim.
Okay.
Are you still low on health, Brim?
If it was a
Because
number
you've had a
scale.
short- You've had a short rest, so you
Oh, I've had a short
got
rest.
a chance to use your hit dice.
Have
I didn't know
we?
we had
That's
the
what we've
short
just
rest
had.
yet.
No, I don't think we've hit
No.
it yet. Have we hit the
Yeah.
hour yet? No.
No.
So I would recommend downing that now.
One
We're gonna need to
second.
top
Let me see
ourselves
some real
up as
quick.
much as we can.
Yeah. I'm pretty close
Did
to
anyone else
full.
take any big damage?
I'm gonna hang on to the superior one. I'm gonna take the greater one I got from Nihilus.
Okay.
Good idea.
Let me roll
Erica,
some.
are you damaged still?
Same here.
Every HP down is a problem at this point.
Ooh.
No, I have 2.
I also
good.
only have. Funny enough, I also only have 6 problems.
Going into the session, I had like 60 problems.
Yeah.
Would this be a bad time to say I have 16 problems?
He's gonna hand her one of the smaller potions of healing because I have 2. I will give her 1.
I thought you gave one to Brim.
That was the greater. I have 2 just potion of healings.
Alright, I'm good.
So 2d4 plus 4, I think.
Holy fuck, I'm nervous. Jesus Christ.
Breathe.
You said 2d4?
Breathe.
2d4 plus 2.
You guys are just going to a wedding. It's fine. What
The
do you
No,
mean?
it's
scary
not
wedding.
fun.
Look, alright, Game of Thrones taught me about weddings.
I don't
Yeah,
do good in front of
exactly.
crowds.
The purple wedding,
Uh,
the red wedding.
There's multiple weddings.
There
Yeah.
was many weddings.
you said 2d4 plus what?
2.
Okay.
There was the red wedding, which you could probably figure out what that means, but I'll let you guess what the purple wedding was.
Two years.
Time check.
I'm
So
not
let's
nervous.
just
You're
go home.
nervous.
It
Let's
is
just
about
let's just go home.
40 minutes.
Oh, can I take a really long bathroom break? I gotta go to the little barbarian's room. Rock.
You've already had your barbarian's room.
Right.
If you
Shall we
didn't
go,
go
Falea?
during the break, you didn't go during the break.
I'm gonna
All
hold
right.
my arm out to Falea and go, let's go, Fadir. We can only hold out so long.
I see. I think my roommate actually needs me for 20 minutes.
Don't you be trying to skip.
Hey, 20 minutes in real life does not equate 20 minutes in game time. We will put a pause.
I was
Nah,
gonna
that's-
say, if that was the
Nah.
case, we've been playing for like 2.5-ish hours, so we're good. But
Yeah. Brim's roommate needs him for 20 minutes.
Mm.
all right,
All right.
What's
I'll
the
take the
upside?
rear.
let's go, my friends. I'll head out front, just ahead of Falea
Let's
and
go.
Nalos.
All right. You guys, I will just move you. Okay.
FYI, heartbeat sensor went from 79 to about 95 because
Let's
my
go.
heart.
Let's go.
Oh shit!
Mm.
I'm not anxious. You're anxious.
Because the thing is, I'm looking at the time.
Oh,
Yep.
we're going to end on time.
Hey,
Oh, I know.
warm ups are for microwaves. Let's do this, guys.
So,
Oh my fucking god!
with all of your nerves about you, you step forward. You take a right turn into the all too familiar hallway towards the chapel. For two of you, this was fairly recent.
Yeah.
For the rest of you, you didn't come this way. But you see, as you continue forward towards the chapel, Ismark, the 4 humanoids that you realize are now werewolves, and one other person standing guard.
Do I recognize him?
No, none of you recognize this other person. You step
Interesting.
into the chapel. The chapel is awash with torchlit and whispers as the guests sit along the pews. Soft harp music floats down from the balcony, competing with the storm raging outside. Lightning flashes ever so often, riling up the many bats clinging to the ceiling. Strahd, which I failed to put up there.
That's good. We beat him, guys. Let's go home.
Meh.
We'll I gotta move the stream view there. All right, Strahd stands at the right side of the altar. On the left, Irina's bridesmaids are gathered. No expense has been spared to beautify the chapel, but no amount of scrubbing can scour the tiles of its ancient blood stains. It is here, centuries ago, that Strahd von Sarovich murdered his own brother and attempted to seize Tatiana. Before she fled and threw herself from the cliffs outside. The altar is chipped and stained, ancient and weather-worn, except for a silver statuette carved in the likeness of a priest kneeling in supplication. There also appears to be the sun sword
Oh.
present on the altar. Strahd catches your eye and offers you a feigned smile. Father Donovich asks you to take your seats or your places, and he tells Nylos to stand on the right side of Strahd, or behind Strahd, on the right side of the altar,
Okay.
and Falea on the left side. And then he points out to Fadir, your position is here in this empty spot on the second pew to the back.
If anything goes wrong, kill Yeska.
Erica, he points out to you on this far end by Mad Mary. And Brim, you have a front row a front row seat in the back of the church in this empty spot.
You walk over to it.
And then one by one, the 5 individuals that you saw standing outside come in and take their places. You will notice that there are all sorts of individuals present sitting in the chapel. People that you've met before, people you have not met before. Someone that you've not seen in a very long time sitting
God.
on the front row. Thought to be dead. Whisked away in the mists. It is one of your companions, Sora.
Robolov.
Oh, shit.
Sora?
Before your time, Colby.
Yeah, no
Mm.
kidding.
A blue dragonborn clad in paladin-like armor.
Okay.
It is at this time that Arabelle steps forward and awaits to see if Irina is with Ismark, because that is her cue to start doing the flower thing.
While I'm up here at the altar with the sun sword in front of me, can I investigate to see if there's, just through looking, if there's any way that I can see if there's any kind of protection on it like there was in the dining hall?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Please don't fail me, Arcana check. Yeah, it failed me. That's a 3.
Oh. With Bless?
Don't think it's gonna do much.
Let's see if I need a different ambiance here. Chapel. Music. So, at this point, the flower girl, Arabelle, notices that Irina is in her position. She begins down the aisle, spreading flowers on the floor. And those that are watching this notice that the flowers, as they touch the floor, immediately wilt, indicating the desecration of this chapel over time. And once she gets to the front, she goes and sits next to her father. Brahmin Bray follows suit with the
Take your
rings.
time, boys. Take your time.
And they slowly, but at a normal pace, get up to the front. And then wait on either side of the altar for Irina. The harp begins to play the bride's procession song. Give me a second.
Oh my fuck.
We've got these like flashing signs of when we talk and everything. We need one that's got like heart rate underneath it too.
120.
I will say, all of you give me. Actually, no. Never mind.
Oh.
Don't. I was gonna say
roll
for.
the rock.
I know. I wanted you to give me a perception check, but because the doors are open to the chapel, everyone hears this. You hear Ismark loudly trying to snap Irina out of whatever is going on with her.
99.
And he's saying things like, "Let's go. We can leave. It's just you and me. We can get out of here." But you hear nothing from Irina. Now I will ask for a perception check from everyone.
Can I guide
Can I
myself
assume
on
it's
this?
perception on what's going on out there, or
Just a general perception of everything.
That's a 24.
16.
Let's go. I'm perceptive, baby.
Perception.
19,
I was one off
24,
of a nat 20.
Dirty 20.
30, 20.
16.
dirty 20?
Okay. All of you look at everyone that is in, with Philea and Nilos being front and center, literally. They have the best view of the entire chapel. But because of their positioning with Strahd, they do not see that Strahd's smiling grin turns into a sour demeanor. And it's at this time Strahd removes himself from the altar, heads down the aisle,
Strahd,
out
would you prefer
of the
one
chapel.
of us to speak instead?
He doesn't pay you any mind. The now loud Ismark goes quiet. And then Philea and Nilos, you're the first to see this, but Strahd returns and comes back to his place by the altar.
Can we still see through the doors?
Yes.
And Ismark is still there?
Ismark is still there.
So
And
he
you
just got
see
sharped.
that Ismark and Irina come walking through the doors, arm in arm. Father Donovich asks, "Please rise for the bride."
Time check.
Has her demeanor changed since I last saw her?
Give me an insight check. And
I'm
time check
insight heading to the
is
same thing with Ismark.
50 minutes.
Oh!
My god. My rolls are terrible right now.
I will
11.
stand up.
Okay. You can either perception or arcana. And you did an arcana check as well, right? Nilos?
I did, yeah.
What was I don't know if you told me the
I got a 3.
3. Okay. Yeah, you have no idea. So you okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Jesus
Halfling,
Christ.
halfling, halfling.
Halfling.
Ah,
Ew.
Do
Oh,
I?
so
Do
it's
I
a
kn-
it's a flaccid one.
Ugh.
gross.
Ew.
Do I know any people that are sitting around me besides like Arabelle and
You see all of the Markovs in front of you, and the Dusk Elves on your right.
I can't poison any of these people. To make a distraction. They're all good people.
Poison
So I
arrow.
see Jessica is in front of me. Who
So
are the
is-
hooded people next to me?
You guys didn't venture to talk to anybody else except for who you saw. So
Gotcha, but I don't recognize them. Okay.
nope.
Who's that next
But-
to Jessica?
You don't know who that is either.
Okay.
Philea absolutely knows who that person is.
And
Just
then the
Philea, not
four-
Philea and Nylos?
Nihilus would know them as well. I forgot that you both went there at the same time.
Okay. Thank you.
It is Tereska, the apothecary.
Yeah,
Oh,
until that-
Jessica's okay.
Until the hour timer's up, Brim's just gonna be going according to plan. Just standing.
Yep.
Same.
They continue on down the aisle as you all stand. You can do
Please
whatever
don't.
you want.
Can we save Scum?
You cast what? Okay, where are you going?
Oh god.
Oh,
Okay.
We had a plan. We didn't have much of a plan, but we had a plan.
Oh my god.
This is why we don't do.
alright, time to play some music. It's battle time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is an attack roll.
105, by the way.
81.
So I need separate. I'm going to allow you to do this because this is explain how you're going to use all four of these at the same time. Yeah. Think of a long metal sharpened a sharpened a thin sharpened piece of metal.
You're just gonna Wolverine them.
Okay. I need individual rolls for each dart.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would say since you're using you're not gonna you're punching into them. So the 26 will hit. Give me a second here. The 15 will miss. That one just bounces off out of your hand.
Yeah.
Take inspiration. The 18 does hit. So all but 3. Or
All of
all
them-
but 1.
All
Sorry.
but one. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy.
So roll damage.
Holy fuck. 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 Holy fuck.
So you're going to be rolling 1d4 plus your strength modifier. and then 2d4 for the poison.
I need to put my stream into.
I need
Oh my
another drink.
I want to fucking freak out, but I have 2 people sleeping in my house, and I'm just sitting here. 104, by the way. Fucking.
Just go outside and just do a yell.
Oh my god.
Don't step on it.
You're gonna, yep. You're gonna double the critical for sure. Yep. Erica is attacking Strahd with poison darts.
I need a smoke.
Oh god.
Just give it all to me. Give me the total damage.
Jesus.
43 damage. All right. How much of that was poison? Just so I'm 22. Okay.
Let's go. Colby, you okay?
No.
Oh fuck. Okay. You said 43 total, correct? $43 total. 22 was poison. So that's 21 piercing. Thank you. My math was getting fucked.
I mean, there's one positive thing about this. Technically, now me and Falea are within this circle of protection-y thing, which I get the feeling we're gonna need.
I'm just waiting to roll initiative, brother.
It's not happening, dude. Look at the time.
Not tonight.
We're getting left. We're getting
Yeah.
left on a cliffhanger, boys and girls.
Oh, I cannot handle another clip.
Disgusting.
For the record,
Sorry, I have to get to the thing
This is
that I'm supposed to
cruel.
get to.
And unusual.
I think we should just say that we won. We don't even have to fight.
There
Yeah,
should
he's
be
dead.
some sort of bonus
GG
damage
him.
for a surprise attack. Come on.
He's not a rogue. Or she's not a
No,
rogue. Yeah.
You didn't expect
Oh,
getting
too bad you
stabbed in the
don't have
neck by a halfling.
Would he not
Akron.
be super distracted by the fact that his bride is walking down?
Somebody
I
has
haven't.
it.
We handed 2 out to everyone.
that was the oil.
I have a couple of
Okay.
vials of holy water on me. Fuck. Holy fuck.
Strahd looks down at you, Erica, sees that you have jumped up off of the altar, pierced his neck with the left hand, came swinging around with the right. And as you stand there, he throws back his head, laughs. His fangs bright in this torchlight.
Holy fuck.
I knew you could not uphold guest rights for long fools.
Didn't say we
Soldiers
did.
and servants of Barovia, children of the night, kill these heroes. And that's where we're
Charm of
going for
heroism?
tonight. That's where we're gonna end for tonight.
Ugh.
Disgusting.
Oh, man.
So, thank you everyone for joining us for tonight's episode.
Holy shit.
Thank you, Sirenscape, for the sounds that we got to hear in tonight's episode. Please go to sirenscape.com for all the sounds and battle music that you need for your epic games, because those epic games need epic sound. Sirenscape.com. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
All right.